all the stuff, especially danger. Danger. In the middle of the night, the baby cries. Mama's awake. Papa's asleep. Especially danger. Mothers sleep near the surface, and the least little movement or sound, they're awake. It's built in, the female mother.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Tuesday Huddle Up. This is our locker room training, guys, our Fast Start Success training. My name is Benjamin, Coach Ben. We're going to get started in just a few moments. We're going to play a quick motivation and encourage you all to get on the phone, send out the last minute messages. Let's get your squad plugged into tonight's training. Hey, we're wrapping up the year, guys. We only have 2 more Tuesdays. We got this Tuesday and a Tuesday after Christmas, guys, to get some information, get things rocking and rolling, and, man, run full speed ahead into the new year. We're so excited about 2024. So, guys, let's load up the lines. Let's get our teams plugged in. We're going to get started in just a few moments, right at the top of the hour. Please stand by.
I get up at 3 because it's silent. It's easier to be focused when the environment is focused. Most of you wake up and you try to make money. Listen to me. If you would make you, money would come to you. Okay, you missed that whole thing I just said. If you would make you a better person, you'd make more money. Now, watch what I do. The way people spend their money or treat their money is how I treat my time. Stop being average. Average people can't forgive. Average people can't let go. The greats, we do whatever it takes. All right, let me explain what I mean to you. I make sure that every single day in that 24-hour period that I'm getting a whole bunch of wins. So I'm supposed to be doing this at this time, doing this at this time, doing this at this time, doing this at this time. The problem with most of you waking up and you worshiping money. Man, I was in the back with Cole. Cole was like, I got this opportunity for you. I got this opportunity. I got this opportunity. When you become number one, you have to chase opportunities. So I became number one. Not meaning I'm better than nobody else. It means I just mastered my craft to the point that I know what I do that don't nobody else do. Those who have a why can bear almost any how. How did I become number one in the world? Found out my wife had multiple sclerosis. They told my wife, listen to me, y'all. My wife's so beast mode. They told my wife she had MS and she was like, that. Then they told her she had to quit her job and a tear came out. The doctor said, you don't have insurance? She said, yeah, I got insurance. She's looking at her like, why are you crying when you got insurance? My wife's identity is in her waking up and working every day. She went to school to be a registered nurse. She went to school to do breast and cervical cancer. She didn't want to be at home. She didn't want to be no home wife. She literally went to school to be a nurse. She loves her job. But when they told her she had to quit, my wife was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I said, how much you make? She told me 5,000. I said, 5,000 times 12 is how much? 60 times 30 years, how much? 1.8 million. I woke up every day, 1.8 million. I know that I have a way of doing in this industry what nobody else does, and I've picked out in this industry, I've crafted out my own room. And your problem is you at 50% knocking on doors trying to get the result, somebody at 100%. And you wondering why it ain't working. Because while you're doing what they're doing, you're not, they are. So why do I put more emphasis on time than I put on money? Because they print money. They don't print time. You look just like you act just like you, just like everybody else. When you become you and you become rare, you become a... If you waking up every day and you want a Rolls Royce, you ain't about to beat me. If you waking up for a Bentley, you ain't about to beat me. If you waking up for a gold chain, you ain't about to beat me. If you woke up for a Rollie, you ain't about to beat me because you're going after material stuff. I'm going after my food. I'm going after my baby. I'm going after my high school sweetheart. I'm going after my kids so they can see their mom and their mama don't die. So I'm gonna say it one more time. You are worshiping the thing that they make every day. They don't make time every day. Ain't nobody print time. I ain't met them yet. I ain't met no billionaire. I ain't met no trillionaire. I ain't met no institution. I ain't met no company. I ain't met nobody print money. So why are you spending more time on the thing they print every day than the thing, you know why? Because you're not developed and you're following other people. When you understand that the real thing is time and you ain't got a lot of it, you start focusing on your time, and when you get your time right, money will come. Some people go to Dubai once every 10 years. I'm going every other month. Why? When you master yourself, you put yourself in a position that a lot of people can't do what you do, and then you become rare. And diamonds are rare. That's why they cost so much. If you would become rare, you just like everybody else.
When you leave this room, you will take full ownership. And the reason why I say it's my fault, even when it's not my fault, because when I say it's your fault, I give you power. I give you control over my life. And I will never give another human control over my life. It's my fault. It's my problem. I'm coming up with the solution for it.
I'm number one in the world, not because I'm a better speaker. I'm not number one in the world because I look the best, because I dress the best. I'm not number one because my enunciation is the best, because I use the best words, because I got the best sentence structure, because I come from the best background. I became number one because I woke up and I hunted down the 1.8 mil, so my wife would never have to work again. I'm making sure their mama don't get in a wheelchair if I can help it. If their mama don't lose her sight if I can help it. If her mama don't lose her memory. So I started studying MS like I had. I started studying MS. Your problem is you're not studying this product like your life count on it, like your life depend on it. You playing with this product. You know what? You like the people that work for me that want to check and they never end up getting it. But the people who work for my company act like they own it. Wake up every single day making sure she don't have to go back to work. So watch this. I started studying and I found out two things. One is stress. So I had to take her out of a stressful situation. And then the other thing was vitamin D. And people say, bro, why you moved to Southern California? Because my wife got MS. I literally typed, what's the best place in the world for vitamin D? Southern California. What's the best temperature in the world in the United States of America? San Diego, California. It don't go 99, 100, and then back down. It's right there. I said San Diego, I'm 100 down. You're moving to San Diego. Why? I don't care about San Diego. My wife, in the first year, last year, we were in San Diego. My wife said to me, back to Michigan, when the summer came, my wife said, you know something? I said, what? She said, I never took a nap in California. I said, what you mean by that? She said, the sun energized me, and I never needed to take a nap. Bro, come after me. The reason why most of you can't do what you do, you keep getting knocked down, you keep quitting, because whatever your why is, it ain't stronger than the beat down it take. Whatever the beat down, whatever life is throwing at you, whatever punches is blowing, whatever's happening, it ain't deep enough for you to wake up. Like you get punched and you feel that pain, and you like, ain't no need to get up. No, and I feel you. You need to stay down, because life gonna beat you. You talking about making millions, life gonna beat you down. You talking about making millions, multi-millions, billions, life gonna beat you down. So when you feel the pain and you get knocked down, stay down. If you got a why that's deeper than your pain, without a vision, there's no direction. Without direction, there's no progress. The reason why you're struggling getting up is you don't have nothing to get up for.
I don't care if it's cancer. I will my way through it. I don't care if it's MS. I will my way through it. I don't care if I'm struggling in school and I'm trying to get a degree. I will my way through it. I don't care if you fail the boards. Go again. I don't care if you fail the law exam. Go again. Will your way through it. Some things you can skill yourself through. Some stuff you gotta will your way through.
Let's go. Oh man, that video got me fired up. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, team? Hey, welcome to our Tuesday evening training. If you are fired up, if you're here, if you're present, if you can hear me, put fire emojis inside of the chat. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling, everyone. Why won't it go forward? Okay, let's go. So guys, welcome to our Tuesday evening chat. Let me get some fire emojis. I want to make sure we all have the capability. Boom, we got it. We are live. If you guys can see everything, hear everything, Definitely let's do the emojis. Let's make sure we're on course and on point. I'm making sure we are set up here. We got all of our YouTube. Perfect, perfect. Welcome to all of our YouTube folks. Listen, guys, we are at the end of the year. We're on the second half, man. This is the final stretch. I'm so excited. I want to congratulate each and every one of you for pushing through and not getting distracted. It's hard. It's absolutely a challenge. It's so very easy to just simply just chill and say, you know what? I'm just going to pick up and get started next year. And that's what most people do. That's what the average people are doing. I'm talking to people just like you're talking to people, and they're like, I see it, I want it, but let's get started next year. Guys, I need you to be in a mindset of there is no next year. We start right now. Understand this. Experts and the elite, they get started right now. Not now, but right now. And I want to say congratulations to each and every one of you for not getting caught up in the hype and being present. I want to encourage you definitely to send out those messages and continue to send out the messages to get your teams plugged in. We got a great training lined up today, guys. I'm gonna go through it quickly, but efficiently, because we got a hard stop at 9 o'clock for another event. My name is Benjamin McCray, Coach Ben. Let's get after it. I see all of our leaders chiming in. Welcome, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. I see some of our new folks who's chiming in. Welcome to each and every one of you. Congratulations on making a decision to take control of your financial future. You are an entrepreneur. I need you to say that out loud right now. Just say it out loud. Let your family hear you say, I am an entrepreneur. I am a business owner. I am a boss. Because understand, once you receive that personally, internally, mentally, then everything starts to move in the right direction. See, you have to destroy the employee mindset. You must destroy the employee mindset. Understand this, employees just do enough to get by. Employees, but here's the trick to it though, because employees, because they want that check, they always show up. So I always say, and sometimes I say, if you can't treat it like a business now, treat it like a job so that you'll keep showing up, doing what you need to do to get the check. But I want you to understand, you are an entrepreneur. You made a decision. You stroked the investment to join MWR Financial, the #1 business opportunity, bar none. I don't care what no one says. I see other businesses and folks come at me with other things, not to knock other opportunities, but me personally, I believe we have the right opportunity at the right time with the right services that we bring value to the marketplace, along with a compensation plan that is absolutely amazing. No one can put apples to apples up against our company. They are absolutely inferior to what we bring to the marketplace. So knowing that, I just want you to get into the right mindset and realizing that you're not here by accident. You're in the right place at the right time. You made a decision to go against the grain. Now it's time for you to grow into a new space called entrepreneurship. And it's a process. Here's the great thing. You don't have to go through it by yourself. See, when I first became an entrepreneur over 30 years ago, I started a commercial cleaning company, had no idea what the heck I was doing. I was working for Coca-Cola, waking up in the dark, coming home in the dark, and I said, God, show me a way. I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. And I started a commercial cleaning company. And here's the crazy part about that. I was waking up sun up to sun down. And if you're going to open up a commercial cleaning company, if you're going to get accounts, you got to be able to talk to business owners during the day. So I had to step out on faith and quit my job and just go full speed ahead, not knowing what the heck I was doing. and start and build my commercial cleaning company. And it took me a couple of months before I got my first account. I got two small accounts that held things down. Then I got major accounts and I leveraged those major accounts. It's an incredible story. I'm gonna put it in my book. But here's what I need you to understand. In this business, MWR Financial, one, I didn't know what I was doing. I learned on the go. I got the books. I studied. I mean, I got the book right now still, actually. I'm going to show this to you real quick. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Where's that book? Daggone it, it's going to take too long. But I got a big, thick book on how to become a successful commercial cleaning company. But here's what I want you to understand. I took the time to learn. And then I built a very huge business, well, a very successful business, 34 employees, what have you. And it was a process. I was all by myself. I was training individuals to become good like me, and they quit and became my competition. What I want you to understand where you are right now as you take on that 80% mental mindset as an entrepreneur is in this business, you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. You're in a business in an environment where we're going to teach you, we're going to train you, we're going to help you to avoid the pit stops, the errors that we made, and help you to get to the next level faster. And that's the beauty of this absolutely amazing industry called network marketing in this company, MWR Financial. But it's all mental, guys. You must protect your mental. Understand this. So what we put in our mind is going to come out. So I want to encourage you to make sure you're plugged in. You're reading the books. You're plugging into all the events. You're staying laser focused. You're not getting distracted. We keep this thing real simple. Understand this, guys. We keep this thing real simple. We got true proven systems that's going to get you to the money. I'm going to go through this real quick, and then I'm going to get into a quick training, and we'll open it up if you have any questions, guys. But the company rolled out what is called a fast start to success system. Today, I'm only going to break down how to open up the entire compensation plan. All right, getting you to 3-star executive. So one of the key things here in this process is 6 steps to success. Understanding that, one, you must unlock the money. Guys, you're not in a non-profit business. You are in a for-profit business. Would you agree? I want you to type in for-profit. You're in a for-profit business. Give me my money. Guys, we got to push hard and fight like all get out to get to the money. So we're going to show you how to make that happen here with this amazing opportunity. So we're going to unlock the money first and foremost. Then we're going to show you how to put yourself in a position where you identify your prospects. We want to show you how to put yourself in a position where you're sorting and not convincing, going through it with speed, and then, of course, collecting decisions. And then, of course, because amateurs convince, experts sort. And then we want to show you how to help those individuals who join the movement, help them to set up a game plan so we can strategize and help them to get a fast start in the business. And from there, we want to put you in a position where we're helping individuals to compound, duplicate, and multiply so we can max out the compensation plan. So one of the key things in this process, guys, is, of course, unlocking the money. So one of the first things we want to do in doing that is helping you as a brand new partner to launch your business. Guys, you have to launch your business. Amateurs start, experts launch. I need you to understand this. When you start a traditional business, you have a grand opening. They simply and literally launch their business. If you got a hair salon, you have a barbershop, you have a restaurant, they have grand openings. They launch their business. They celebrate the opening of their venture. And that's the same thing you want to do with your MWR financial business. You got to get excited. We're going to talk about that in detail. but you want to make sure we launch your business and put you in a position where you can recoup your startup and get you into profit mode where your business is paying for itself. So how do we go about doing that? First thing we want to do is get you fast start qualified by helping you to get 3 partners and 1 outside membership. That's 3 qualified financial directors. That's 3 individuals who says yes to $249.97, and 1 outside member who says, I don't want to do the business, but I do want that membership so I can fix my finances going into the year 2024. That sounds weird. I got to get used to saying 2024. But that right there puts you in a position where you are now what is called a fast start qualified associate. You're an executive within the company. You got your investment back, where you set yourself up where you got the $150 because you get $50 for each new partner you bring on board. So you got $150 there. Pretty cool. And then you also went and put yourself in a position where you got $40 for the 1 customer. And then you got what's called a momentum bonus, the first momentum bonus of $150. You just made $340. You've turned your $250 into $340 in your first 3 to 7 days. And that is our absolute goal. We don't want you to come into business, guys, if you're not willing to go to work and get fast start qualified in your first week. We move with speed. Success loves speed, team. So we want to make sure we get this done. And now, of course, you're going to open up your guaranteed income where you're making $150 a month. So look at this. You made $340 in immediate income, and now you're making $150 a month. Your business is now paying for itself. Is that good or is that good? That's very good. How do you go about doing this? With a private business reception. They call them wealth parties now, but hey, I'm old school. Private business reception, where you're inviting individuals either into your living room or onto a Zoom, and you're sharing this information with them. I'm not going to go into that right now. We got that. That's going to be our training on today on how to effectively do a private business reception. So now you just made $340. You are an executive, and all we do, team, is we rinse and repeat. We duplicate the process. So you help those 3 individuals. One thing I want to say real quick, in order to get for those of you who are still in your first 30 days, you have the ability to get that $1,500. You got to get your first 3 on board within your first 30 days. We're doing it in your first week. If you miss that first 30 days, you are forfeiting the entire $1,500, which, it's not going to end your business. You just left money on the table. It's not worth being mad and quitting. $1,500, you'll get it back on the other side. But of course, we don't want to leave money on the table. So if you're brand new, let's go to work. Let's get you set up. Let's get with your sponsor. Let's schedule your private business reception and get your first 3 new partners on board immediately. Let's go ED. All right. So, and then once we do that, we simply duplicate the process. We're going to help those individuals on your team that you just brought on board launch their business, and they're going to have their private business reception. Each of those 3 get 3. You now have 12 people on your team. You're in a position now where you are what is called a 2-star executive. What does that mean? So as a 2-star executive, you just opened up $450 in a momentum bonus. Understand this. You also put yourself in a position where you're getting now $20 a day, $600 a month, guaranteed income. You got your car note being paid for by your part-time business. Think about that, guys. We got to assign our money to our bills. Now your business is paying for your car note. And you're also in a position where you open up and become qualified to earn $300 every single week on the which is called performance bonuses, whereas every time you bring on six new partners in your organization that's not under another 2-star, you'll get a $300 performance bonus. So you're building out your team. In the back office, you'll see little silhouettes. It'll say you have 4 more days, 5 hours, and 2 minutes, whatever, to bring on 3 more people, 4 more people, whatever it may be. But the company computer says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, $300 is blasted into your bank account, which is pretty awesome. All right. Now, once we do that, there's the last phase in terms of getting and unlocking the money, is we duplicate this process on a 3rd level where we help those 12 have their private business receptions, helping them to get their 3 new business partners. You'll have 36 people on your team within your first 3 to 4 weeks. That is the goal from start to the beginning. If you've been in this business before, your time starts right now. You want to get it done in your next 30 days, but understand 3 to 4 weeks, you got 36 people on your team. You just open up the comp plan in its entirety. So this is what takes place. You're going to open up that last $900 in momentum bonus, which is pretty awesome. You just made a total of $1,500. You also get yourself a $300 a week. So you got $600 because you brought on 12 partners in that process of bringing on those partners in that 3rd week, 4th week. And you also get $50 a day now, which is what? $1,500 a month? $1,500 a month. That's many of your individual mortgages. Some of you got your rent, at least a nice dent in your rent money. $1,500, your part-time business is taking care of your mortgage. Did you hear that? I mean, think about that. Your part-time business is now taking care of your mortgage. Now you qualify also to earn $30 to $150 every time a new partner joins your organization that's outside of your 3-star and above leg. So as a 3-star, you get $50 for every personal recruit you bring on, plus $30. So now you're making $80 when you bring on new blood, new partners. And as they're bringing on partners, you're getting $30. It's absolutely amazing. So you want to get to the position where you're doing presentations around this level so you can control your money. So let's break this down and really go ahead and do the math on this. You've unlocked every income stream by doing private business receptions, wealth parties. Your calendar is your boss. Understand this, guys. So your first week, you made $340. Second week, you made $450. Third week, you opened up and got the full $1,500. Plus, you're getting now $50 a day, $1,500 a month. You are a 3-star executive. Your first upfront income, you made $2,290 in immediate income and an ongoing $1,500 a month. Man, that's sick. According to the chart that we're going to go over, to make $1,500 a month in residual income, you need to save up at least, what, $360,000 and put it into the bank and not be able to touch it and get 5% off of that $360,000, or you build a team of 36 people. And in these next 3, I mean, all it takes is a decision. Make a decision that I'm going 3-star in the next 30 days. Call your support team. Let's schedule out the calendar, put your PBRs in place, and let's make it happen. Guys, that's what it really boils down to. So one of the key things is we need to get into the membership, because not only does the compensation plan is going to bring you that money, so you now make it $1,500 a month in residual income, but you're also, I mean, if that's exciting to you, put some dollar signs into the chat. If that's exciting to you, put some dollar signs into the chat, because along with that, your membership puts money in your pocket. Guys, look at this. I mean, you have the ability. If you're a W-2 employee and you didn't utilize this yet, what's wrong? What do you just love Uncle Sam, don't you? You just want to keep giving them your money. Now, there are some people who may not qualify because you already learned how to put those numbers into your documents, and but you still want to have the experts line things up so that you can make sure you're filing the right taxes. But just as a W-2 employee, you can literally call our instant pay rates, our tax experts, and get the tax reduction and put that $824 average into your bank account. Anywhere from $300 to $824 is what our members are experiencing, guys. I mean, that's money back in your pocket, along with lowering your bills. I mean, come on, we go into the new year. Everybody's talking about making more money. The best way to make more money, first and foremost, is to keep the money that you're making. I'm dropping bars. I'm hoping you're picking this up. Why keep making more money and you got leaks in your bucket? You just increase your income, but you're still overpaying on taxes. You're still overpaying on bills. You still got bad credit. You still got bad debt. So what we show you how to do is going into the new year, let's lower your bills. Let's get on a mission. And I assigned all of you to do this. Let's see if we can lower your cable bill, your cell phone bill, so that you don't go and have them negotiate on your behalf. Start working on getting your debt-free day. Make a true resolution that 2024, I'm going to become debt-free, depending on your situation, of course. But man, start moving in the direction of becoming a debt-free millionaire. Start improving your credit score. I'm getting in a 700-800 credit score. Allow our membership to go to work on your behalf. This membership puts money in your pocket, saving on a monthly value of over $2,000 a month, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, team. I need you to be mindful of this as you sit back every month, whatever time they take that $149, $150 out of your bank account. I need you to understand that it's not costing you any money. It's saving you money. That's an investment. One, it's an investment in your business where it's an absolute tax write-off. One, I'm showing you the value so that you don't be sitting around saying, should I pay that $150 or should I go and put that towards my cable bill? Or should I pay that $150 or should I go and put that towards some new clothes or whatever, some dumb stuff that's not bringing you any cash flow? All right. So the value, you got to understand the value. And I want you to understand and grab onto the value so that when you're out here sharing this with people and somebody come at you side eye talking about, man, $150 a month is a lot. You're like, what? Are you kidding me? $150? Would you be willing to pay $150 to make $600 a month? $1,500 a month, 6 figures a month, and all you putting in is $150? Come on. So it's all about posture. But if you don't understand the value, if you're questioning the $150, then as someone comes at you, they'll shrink you in that conversation. So you got to look at this, man. Take a picture of this screen. Make sure you understand that the money that you're investing on a monthly basis, where you stay active, keep your membership, that's the cost to pay to get rich. I'm willing to pay $150 to become wealthy. Are you? Are you willing to pay that $150 to become wealthy? I'm hoping you are. If you are, let me get all dollar signs, man. I want the dollar signs. We're talking money today. So here's the deal. Let's jump into our training because I got to stay on time. I got to stay on course. Understand this, guys. We want to jump into this thing where our business is a business of activity. Our business is a business of activity. And our number one activity is sharing this amazing service and opportunity with individuals. And guess what? I personally believe the best way to share this information with individuals is through a private business reception. Yes, you can send out a text message. I've been texting people all day, sending out my link and things of that nature. That's great. You can put them on a video, Zoom, and all that. I mean, well, what have you, one person at a time. But it's even better when you can grab a group of individuals and say, hey, I am having a grand opening of an amazing opportunity, and I want to share this with everyone that I know, like, and trust, I care about. I know you're looking to increase your finances in the new year. I got something that you really need to take a look at. And that's where that private business reception comes in at. I mean, we're in the business of sorting. You want to choose your arsenal. We got a strong arsenal here with MWR Financial. We can utilize capture sites. We can utilize financial, our website. We can utilize our in-home meetings. We can utilize our local opportunity meetings. Those aren't going on much right now. We're building into that again. Webinars along with our pre-recorded live events from Zooms, things of that nature. Again, I believe whoever puts in position the most private business receptions and truly make it a part of that method of operation is going to win. And guys, here's the thing, and I'm going to jump into this real quick. And choose your weapon. What is your go-to? And you can use all of them, of course. But what are you going to drive through your organization? Now, I'm seeing in-home meetings starting to pop up more now because of, the COVID, what is the quarantine and everything's going away. Although be careful, because COVID is certainly coming. I mean, it ain't go away. And I got like 7 people I know right now who has COVID. So be wise, guys. I don't want to lose nobody. But here's the deal. In an in-home meeting, let's do this real quick. Let's go through the first round draft pick. First and foremost, you want to go into your back office. In the back office, there's training, there's documents. You want to print these off. There's 3 documents you want to print off: the first round draft pick, the game plan interview, and the other one. I forgot the name of it. And the other one. If you know the name of the other one, put it in the comment. But here's where you want to find individuals. And this is what I was going to say. Folks, you don't want to have, if you're doing a presentation in your home, and this is just my opinion, if you're going to do a private business reception or a wealth party in your home, a private business reception is private. It's not for the public. You don't invite strangers to your house. You don't invite strangers. This is just my opinion. I know personally, I know individuals who literally got robbed because they had folks come into their house and they scoped it out, came back, robbed them. I don't want that to happen. We got to move in wisdom. Understand this. We can't be crazy. We can't be naive. A private business reception is folks who come to your house for the Super Bowl, folks who come to your house for gatherings, folks who come to your house when they usually come to your house where it's still a comfortable environment. Don't be having everybody come into your homes talking about business. I'm just not one for that. If you choose to do it, do it. I don't advise it. Folks who are strangers, we invite them onto Zooms. We invite them out to the coffee shop. We invite them out to the hotel meetings and other environments like that, because you don't know them folks and you don't know their agenda. Understand what I'm sharing with you, okay? But who's the most money motivated individuals? You want to write their names down. Who are the positive, happy people you want to have in your business? You want to assume that you just inherited $10 million a year business on one condition. You must select 3 individuals, 3 partners to give 16.67% of your business among all of the people you know. Who are the 3 most qualified to own half of your multi-million-dollar business? You want to find 3 key people right away, and you want to put them through the qualifying 4-star, 5-star qualification, W-2 employees, has a vehicle, has a cell phone, take vacations, has children ages 7 to 17. These are folks who will definitely rank high when they go through the instant pay raise. If they have these things, if they are 5 stars, they're gonna rank high in an instant pay raise. Okay, where we can get them results. We want to get them results where they see the value, they get the membership, they keep the membership. But we want to make sure we go through that whole process and make sure that we have a builder mindset. You are in a race to develop outlets and not salespeople. Guys, it's time for us to multiply. It's time for us to duplicate, recruit, and build a team. And I truly believe the private business reception and the Zooms, I'm still doing many Zooms. Technology has put us in a new position. I love Zooms more so than houses. I don't care. I mean, that's just what it is. Now, being in front of people and the relationships and all that is great. You have more leverage in doing that, I believe, because you're right there in their face. But at the same time, you have a broader expansion when you're getting folks on a Zoom if you do it right. See, you got to treat Zooms as if you're inviting them to your home. And you can do that. So here's what I share with you. As we go forward, we don't want to just schedule your private business reception. You want to get serious about inviting people to your grand opening. And in doing that, you want to make sure, one, you are excited. You are very excited about your launch of your business. See, people are attracted to excitement. You cannot be casual and say, I just got started in this company. I was told to just invite everybody. I don't know if you're interested or not. No, man, you got to get excited. Listen, I've been praying for an answer to my financial challenges. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm committed to breaking generational curses. I found a way to put myself and my family on the other side of money. I shall become the first generation millionaire. You ain't got to do all that. But have the language and the conversation and the posture, whereas when you're talking to people, you don't want to scare anybody, but you want to have a posture and an excitement where they say, man, I don't know what the heck you're doing, but I want to find out. I had this guy on my team, Bruce Hamilton. Bruce was my guy, Jamaican brother, barely understood what he said, but he always brought 2, 3, 4, 5 people to an event. It was like, man, we just knew he was excited and we just wanted to show up. Because all he says, yo, you gotta, this is how he, yo, man, you gotta come to this event. You gotta hear about this money. We get paid daily. And they didn't know pretty much what he was saying, but they showed up. And that's where we got to start getting excited about inviting people to our grand opening. Whereas when we show up and your experts show up, you have 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 people on your Zooms. There's no reason, if you really think about this, guys, if you can't fill up a Zoom, I'm biting from my guy, my brother, Mr. Ramirez. If you can't fill up a Zoom, you can't fill up a room. Because a Zoom is where they're in pajamas. They're sipping on coffee in the comfort of their home or their office or in their vehicle, listening in. So we got to get real. I mean, guys, that's such an amazing vehicle, a tool that we can leverage and take full advantage of. And here's the deal. As you bring people into a Zoom, and this is just something I felt compelled to train on. I think it's going to help us take things to the next level. I just snatched this thing up. It's not even that, it's relevant to what we do. But one of the things that we must make sure we're having is online etiquette. That's even now while we're on these types of calls and trainings. One of the things with the Zoom is making it intimate. So one, you as the expert or the host, you want to make sure you get on a Zoom early. You want to make sure you get on the Zoom early. One, let me say this real quick. You want to schedule your Zoom immediately. Don't sit around worrying about who's going to show up. I hate when people say, yeah, let me ask a few people, are they going to be available for the Zoom? And then I'll schedule my Zoom. No. Do you think McDonald's is asking people, when do you think we should have our grand opening? No. They schedule their grand opening, and whoever shows up, shows up. And that's the same thing with us. You look at your calendar, you coincide with your presenter, your sponsor, your support team, and say, hey, I'm having a grand opening. This is what I'm having it. It's at 7 p.m. Now I got to fill up the room. And once you set that up, schedule it, you go to work. You start building out your list. You're calling people up. Everybody, hey, 50 people, 100 people, whatever you got to do, work the numbers. If you need to call 50 people to get 10 people to show up, or 100 people to get 10 people to show up, whatever you do, make up in numbers what you lack in skill. Please write that down. Whatever it takes. So now you show up early, first and foremost. One of the things is, one of my pet peeves is when I beat the presenter or the host to their party. I'm talking to somebody I don't even know. How excited are you? So one, you got to be early, 10, 15 minutes. Make sure everything's lined up. Make sure everything's on point. The links are working. Boom. Everybody's there. So when the first person shows up, you're there to say, hey, what's going on, cousin Mike? I'm glad you made it. We're going to get started at the top of the hour, playing some music. We'll be getting started in just a few moments. Please stand by. I appreciate you jumping in early. And then no small talk. Just let them sit there, listen to the music, and go from there. Don't get into the whole conversation, because once you start talking to Uncle Mike or cousin Mike, he'll start asking you all kinds of questions and what's this and this and that. No. Hey, cousin Mike, I'm glad you made it in. We're going to get started in just a few moments. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. Grab yourself a quick drink. We'll be getting started shortly. Get there early to host and welcome your new people. Dress accordingly, because we got to start putting on our cameras. Guys, if we're having a private, now in these types of environments, like this environment, I would like for folks to have on their cameras. I turn mine off and on. It's not about me, but when you have on the cameras, it just has, in a private business reception, you see everyone. Folks are engaged. And you want to, like, look at the room right now. No one's cameras on. It's just names and pictures. But if everyone was here with our faces showing, it'll be more impactful in terms of engagement. Understand this, guys. So we're going to start turning on our cameras, because it just gives a greater impact. And of course, when you're doing that, one of the main reasons why we stopped letting people turn on their cameras, because we had some very interesting folks showing up with their cameras on, doing some unscrupulous things. It was ridiculously crazy. We don't want that. So that's why we have moderators. We'll oust you out. And if you get kicked out of a Zoom, it's hard to get back into Zoom. So you want to make sure that you're in front of the camera, paying attention, and being attentive to what's going on, because your guest is in the room. Not only your guest, but other people's guests are in the room. One of the things we used to teach when we had our weekly meetings is, we dress business attire, because you don't want to come in jeans, sneakers, and all crazy looking, and someone brings their six-figure earner or their top executive to the weekly meeting, and they see a person who's dressed totally unprofessional, and they make that judgment. And of course, that's on them to be petty, but hey, don't mess up somebody else's money. So in this case, we're just talking about putting on a shirt from the top down. A top up. Be appropriate. Don't put on a bonnet. Don't show up with a bonnet. Don't be on a Zoom smoking or whatever it may be, but having and showing up and being appropriate and dressing accordingly. Be aware of your surroundings. Just turn off your mic if you're not talking at all times. Okay. If you cannot turn on your camera, put a picture with your name. I'd rather have pictures with your name. We do have the capability of putting your pictures up. So if you need help with that, get with somebody, ask one of your grandkids or your children how to put a picture on your Zoom, so that when you turn off your camera, at least we see faces. I see Kevin Shaw. I see Dr. Parker. I see Juliet. I see Natasha. You want to have pictures on your Zoom, okay? You want to stay seated and present. Don't be all moving around and everything inside your private business reception. This is for home parties and this is for Zooms. Some of this goes with both situations. I've been at PBRs where folks were all over the place, getting up and moving around, and the guest is sitting there like, I mean, if you ain't into it, I'm not into it. Minimize your distractions, give grace, and plan for an effective wrap-up, whereas always follow up immediately with your guests. So you're there early, you're taking inventory of who showed up, and whoever shows up, you want to write their names down immediately after the private business reception or the wealth party. You're calling them back immediately. Now, here's the thing. There's many different ways to go about doing your presentation. We do PowerPoint presentations. If it's a home party, there's the wealth sheet that's circulating right now that's having mad impact. But you also have what I call the power play. Power play, get out the way. Whereas if you don't have the wealth sheet, you're not comfortable with the wealth sheet, man, pull up the presentation, the video, press power and play and get out the way. I truly believe I built a massive team. We have DVDs. We put it in a DVD player. Hey guys, welcome to my presentation. So glad you made it to my home. Blah, 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 blah. Tell you why. The great thing about this is I don't have to do all the talking. I'm just going to press play and I'm going to get out the way. Boom. And then this video goes, it shows what it is. And at the end, you pass around the paperwork, get them signed up. And now, bada boom, bada bing. And in our case, go to my website. Let's get you signed up right away. And you get yourself set up with our membership. So this is a great tool that I leverage and love in terms of our video and this slide right here. This slide is beast, man. If you print this right here out and you simply master going over the fact that, let me share with you exactly what it is that we do with this amazing wealth membership and this wealth path to building wealth, where we reduce your taxes. On average, our members are bringing in $834 a month. We'll lower your bills. We have experts who's going to do all this on your behalf with our wealth membership, where we're lowering your bills at an average $147 a month. We're going to eliminate your debt, bringing you back over about $600 a month. And then we're going to even improve your credit, which is about $489 our members are experiencing a month. So we find and create discretionary income for you. And then we're going to change where you put your money and put it into a diversified cash flow account, where this money is going to grow uninterrupted on your behalf, where it's going to accumulate aggressively, and you'll be able to pull from it without interrupting it and start putting it into investments like land banking, where you have the ability to grow that money in two different places at the same time. And we'll put a trust around your growth and your assets and be able to put yourself in where we eliminate taxes. This is amazing. Would you agree? And you got them nodding their heads while you're at the coffee shop. And then say, now, let me just put it in perspective, because you want to build residual income. Let me show you. If you wanted to make, what did we say earlier? $1,500 in a monthly residual income, which is what an average Social Security check is, you would have to save over $360,000 to do that. But we're going to show you how to do that in the next 30 days with just a team of 36 people. And then as we keep duplicating that, we'll get you to $4,500, which is 180 people, all the way to six figures, which is a team of just 480 people, $9,000 a month. Do you have any questions before we get you signed up? I mean, posture. That's just the simplicity of it. And then, of course, we have the wealth sheets. Those, I mean, all that goes hand in hand. Use what you use accordingly. But guys, The private business reception is what we must utilize. It's one of the best money-making activities that we could put inside of our calendars. And I just wanted to really dig in on that, whereas we're leveraging the systems, leveraging the tools, and putting ourselves in position. Tomorrow, we have our training at 12. I'm doing a lunching at 12 o'clock noon. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock noon. That's the same place where you logged in today, the Zoom.the creditteam.com. And then we have tomorrow evening, which is our big event. Man, let's close out the wait a minute. Tomorrow's the last Wednesday, I believe, of the year. I think we have two more. But man, let's go hard and really build heavy into our big events tomorrow, where we have our we got two more. 27th is the last Wednesday for the year 2024. So with that being said, let me open this thing up real quick. If you have any questions, guys, questions, comments, whatever it may be, let's open up the floor and let me know what you got before we conclude tonight's training.
Outstanding job once again, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Parker. I appreciate it, sir. What's going on? What's going on, Mr. Watson?
Awesome. Everything's great. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing incredible.
Yes.
I'm excited, man.
Great job, Coach Ben.
Coach T, what's going on, Doc? Thank you, sir.
Knocking out the park, man. Just getting a new couple started, man. Listening in.
Oh, man. Well, I tell those individuals, welcome to the team. Congratulations.
That's how we do it. We ain't stopping. It ain't over to the fat ladies thing. Let's go, family.
Absolutely. Hey, listen, man, the time is now. Let's get after it. I got to jump on at 9 o'clock, guys. I appreciate all of you. Let's get after this thing. Are there any other questions from anyone? If not, we'll conclude and go from there.
Coach Ben, thank you so much. Amazing job.
Hey, thank you. Hey, Coach Ramirez, thank you so very much, my friend. I appreciate
we got some of our bilingual teammates here. We got Elia, obviously, Elisa always, and also we have Jeannie. She speaks Tagalog and English. She's here with us getting trained. So we're with Michelle, as always. We got amazing teammates over here. So we're growing our Spanish and our English speaking leaders as well.
Awesome. Hola, ¿cómo está? Hey, listen, man, let's get after this thing. Wepa, we're going to make this thing keep it moving full speed ahead. I'm glad you guys were able to jump on. You got incredible leadership, man. I appreciate all the leaders who's jumping in and bringing your team. That just gives me great gratitude in terms of trusting in me to share and teach and train the team. I keep it real basic and I keep it on the principles, man. We keep this thing rocking and rolling. So with that being said, love you guys. Let's go after it. Let's rock and roll. Take charge.
Great training.
Awesome job, Ben.
Thank you.
Great training, Coach Ben. Thank you.
Thank you, Monifa.
Thank you.
Thanks, Juliet.
Great training.
Awesome. Thank you, Mrs. Wooten. And Slim, I know you over there.
Great job, Coach Ben.
Hey, thanks, Ron. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you guys take care, man. God bless.